New at 6, your pets, your pronouns, and your taxes. That's just a sample of the things that Arizona lawmakers want to do something about in the almost 600 bills that they've introduced so far this session.
Team 12 political insider Bram Resnick is joining us here in studio with 5 bills to keep an eye on.
So many bills, I picked 5, actually 6. Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs will be giving her veto stamp a workout with many of those bills. The relatively few that will be passed by the Republican-controlled legislature will never become law. But the bills do tell you which problems our lawmakers think they need to fix. Let's start with a bill that has bipartisan support, eliminating the sales tax many consumers pay on groceries. The thinking is this would ease the bite of high inflation. But consumers in the state's largest cities don't pay a food tax, and smaller municipalities depend on the tax to fund basic services like police and fire.
The Republican legislature and the Arizona Freedom Caucus will oppose Katie Hobbs' woke agenda. You can bet your ass that will happen.
The culture war is still raging at the Capitol. Drag shows are a target in 3 Republican bills, with limits on when and where they take place, bans on minors attending, and more powers for cities to regulate them. Drag performer Richard Stevens says drag brunches are a big business.
Regulating drag or limiting drag, it's insane, you know, and it just doesn't make any sense.
Transgender students are another target. Under the banner of parents' rights, a teacher would need a parent's permission to refer to a student by a pronoun that differs from the student's sex at birth. Republicans are pursuing in the legislature what they failed to get in court, a mandatory hand count of all election votes. Ballot counting machines would be banned. And finally, they're not old enough to drink. So would you give 18-year-olds the power to make state laws? Arizona voters could be asked to lower the age requirement for lawmakers to take office from the current 25 years old. Both chambers would have to sign off to put the question on the 2024 ballot. And here's a bonus bill that would affect people with pet kitties. Our lawmakers and animal rights advocates want Arizona to ban the routine declawing of cats. It would be allowed only for therapeutic reasons. Animal lovers always get their bills in. Always. Yeah.
Interesting.
See if it passes.
All right, Bram. We've got water issues too to talk about, right?
Yeah. Oh, that.
It's in those 600. I know it. They're there somewhere.
Somewhere there, but declawing cats. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
And
Thanks.